We all love logging into Roblox every single day. But what if I told you that some seriously creepy stuff is hiding in plain sight inside our favorite games? Yeah, some glitches are just weird. But others? They'll follow you out of the game and straight into your nightmares. So smash that like button, subscribe, and watch till the end if you want to stay safe. Imagine a horrifying face explodes onto your screen with a bone-chilling message out of nowhere. That's exactly what went down in one massively popular Roblox game, leaving players totally spooked and scratching their heads.
Talk about
Brookhaven glitch.
In 2023, a creepy glitch started happening in Brookhaven, scaring a lot of players. It was like a disturbing image would appear on players' screens, but it kept changing, waiting for you to click on it. Clicking on it would trigger a jump scare and kick you out of the game. Here is a video. Many believe a hacker was responsible for this glitch. This glitch quickly went viral on TikTok, becoming a topic for Brookhaven players. Although the glitch still works, you can't trigger it yourself. It only happens if a hacker is in your server. Stay safe.
Wow, how absolutely terrifying. My skin would crawl if that happened to me. Honestly, who even are these hackers and how do they pull this off? All I know is I'd be furious if someone pulled a stunt like that in my game. But hold up, that's nothing compared to the next horror story. In this game, the second you joined, you were trapped. No escape button, no exit, nothing. And sure, being stuck might not sound like a nightmare at first, until you see what they forced onto the screen. Let's just say it was so vile, so stomach-churning, you'd be sprinting to the bathroom before you could even process what you were seeing.
Never play on Roblox. Part 4. Swan Location. So if you want to join this game, you have to first join a game called Mugen. Then you have to look for a painting that looks like this. When you find it, jump into it. Because if you jump into it, you will spawn in Swan Location. In Swan Location there will be a lot of spawn points. But if you see a black spawn point, don't touch it, because it will shrink, and when it does, there is a 1 in 1,000 chance that your account will be deleted.
Ponies, out of everything in the world that could vanish forever, my Roblox account is the one thing I'd never want to lose.
People say that if you play this game on PC, your PC will stop working. If you want to play this game, play it at your own risk. Stay safe out there.
I can't say for certain whether this glitch is real or just a myth, but a friend of ours is stepping in to test it out for us. Especially since the original game where it supposedly happened has already been wiped from existence.
Say that when you play this Roblox game, you cannot leave if you fall on a black spot. Not gonna lie, this sound is creepy. It won't let me jump or hit the Roblox logo on the top left. I'm just gonna leave using the navigation bar to close Roblox.
Alright, ponies, this game might be a pain to exit. But hey, just force close the Roblox app and you're golden. Quick and easy. Now, who here lives for a good scare? Because the next game on our list is rumored to be the most bone-chilling, utterly disturbing experience Roblox has ever hosted. And since creepy games are my absolute jam, I'm about to put that claim to the test.
The creepiest game on Roblox. Part 7.
No players online.
Just the thumbnail alone is already sending icy shivers straight down my spine.
No Players Online is a game where you catch and capture flags. You might be asking, what's wrong with it? Basically, your mission is to capture 3 flags. Things get weirder if you capture each flag. But this is totally different. It's not like some ordinary capture the flag game. First, if you capture the first flag, creepy music will start playing out of nowhere. You'll realize it's a music box. If you capture the second flag, an unknown player will join you, but their name is changing every second. Before taking the last flag, a message will pop up saying, "Look behind you." When you look, a creepy figure will run towards you and then disappear.
Sure, this might not freak you out in broad daylight, but come midnight, total nightmare fuel.
After you take the last flag, you'll be disconnected. The game is still on. If you want to play it at your own risk.
You know me, ponies. I always play it safe, so there's no way I'd touch this game. But honestly, this doesn't even come close to the next one. The game that crossed so many lines, Roblox itself had to step in and delete it permanently. And that's exactly what we're diving into next. The most banned, most notorious Roblox games that got scrubbed from existence.
Hacked. Part 2. 𝗴cie. So in 2020, 𝗴cie was hacked by a user by the name of 𝗀𝗃93. And he completely destroyed 𝗴cie. When you joined 𝗴cie, you would hear super loud sounds. And when you tried to leave, 𝗀𝗃93 wouldn't let you leave. This is an example of how it would look like when you left. This scared a lot of people. And he also made people dress up like Adolf Hitler. And he did much more. After this, 𝗀𝗃93 was banned. But people say that 𝗀𝗃93 will return and he will hack 𝗴cie or even Brookhaven. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Stay safe out there.
I'm honestly glad these 𝗴cie parties got removed. They were very inappropriate. This next game is quite a creepy one. I have actually played it before and it gets quite disturbing.
A creepy game on Roblox. Part 12.
Sarah's house.
Sarah's House is a tycoon game where you build Sarah's house, created by 𝗴cie Tycoon. But the game is actually creepy, with secrets hidden around. The story goes that it's about a girl named Sarah and her stalker, the game creator. When you first join, you spawn in a school. You'll notice two students are absent, Sarah and the creator. When you go to the chalkboard, you'll see the words "Do not type Sarah" written on it. If you type Sarah, you'll get teleported to a room with a man holding a shotgun. If you touch the man, you'll see a real photo of a girl with her face blurred out. It was probably Sarah. And then you'll get kicked out of the game. When you rejoin, go to your tycoon and build the shed. After you build the shed, stand next to the shed door and tilt your camera upward. You'll get teleported to another room. Inside, you'll see pictures of Sarah and the creator. There's also a key. Grab it, then use it to open the dumpster behind the school. Inside the dumpster, you'll see some blood with hair in it. You'll start to float, and within seconds, you'll get kicked out of the game.
We've all been there. Alone, scrolling, watching something creepy all by ourselves. Just like you're doing right now. But let's be real. Nighttime hits different. That harmless video at 2 p.m.? Pure nightmare fuel at 2 a.m. So before things get too spooky, here are a few ways to stay safe while we dive in. Ready? Let's watch this together. No one's getting jumped tonight, ponies.
You may be watching the news, but the reporter looks awfully different from usual. You are no longer in your living room tonight, and you must follow these exact steps to return home safely. First, turn off the TV immediately, along with any devices or electronics you are using. The entity lurking your home can detect these immediately, making it easy to find you. You will find that some of the things in your home just don't make sense. Make your way to your kitchen, if you can find it, and open the refrigerator. You will find that there is a large tunnel that seems to go on forever. The moment you step into this tunnel, an entity will begin to chase you. Keep running down the tunnel and don't stop, no matter how tired you get. At the end of the hallway is a wooden door, but do not open it yet. Repeat the word 𝗀𝗃 𝗀𝗃 9 times, then open the door. You should be back in your living room watching TV like before. Good luck, and remember these steps carefully.
Wow, ponies. I seriously hope I never end up in a situation like that. But if I ever did, you bet I'd follow every single one of those steps without hesitation. Oh, and real talk. Did anyone else catch that the reporter looked totally different at one point? Like, full-on skinwalker energy. If you don't know what a skinwalker is, it's a shape-shifting monster that wears human skin like a costume. Drop a comment if you spotted it too. Now, ever gotten hit with a midnight snack craving? You know the drill. You tiptoe downstairs alone, craving chips or maybe a slice of bread. Totally normal, right? Wrong. Because imagine this. You're halfway to the kitchen when a whispery, unnatural voice calls your name from the darkness. That's exactly what happened to one girl. And trust me, it only gets worse from there. Let's watch this together. And maybe keep the lights on.
Grabbing a snack when this happened. This boy was going upstairs after getting a snack from the kitchen when he heard this. He ran upstairs to his mom panicking, and that's when things got even worse.
When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on, I push him into the room with his brothers.
And after searching the house, she couldn't find anyone or anything.
And I pulled up the last clip, and I heard that person on that camera saying, "How did you find me?" My heart fell in my stomach.
And ever since the incident, the boy couldn't go downstairs alone.
Guys, this is legit chilling. Picture hearing that echo through your own house. Pitch black, dead silent, and that voice just slithering through the hallway. Yeah, no thanks. Real talk? I'll admit it. I'm absolutely terrified of walking downstairs alone at night because of stuff like this. Sound familiar? Drop a comment if you feel me. Now imagine this. You move into a fresh new place. House, apartment, whatever, thinking it's a clean slate. But within days, you realize you're not alone. The previous owners never actually left. Their ghosts are still there, moving through the walls, watching, waiting. And as insane as that sounds, it actually happened to a college student renting a house for school. No joke. Let's uncover what went down. Have you heard this one?
Heard of the story called The Unknown Housemate? In Japan, a college guy had just moved into a cheap apartment near campus. It was small, kind of old, a bit smelly, but it was his first real place alone. After a few days, he started noticing small things. Food went missing, lights he turned off were back on, a drawer left open. He thought he was just tired. Maybe it was stress. Long nights, bad sleep. One night, he left a sticky note on the fridge. "Stop eating my food, just messing around." But in the morning, someone had answered, "Sorry." The handwriting wasn't his. He freaked out, changed the locks right away, and set up a small...
Honestly, if that went down in my house, I'd be screaming, grabbing my phone, and booking it out the front door. No hesitation. Peonies, I need to know. What would you do? Drop your reaction below.
While he slept, he saw her, a pale woman with messy black hair crawling out of the vent above the fridge. She moved slow. She ate, used the bathroom, then climbed back up and like nothing happened. She'd been living there for weeks. Police searched the place, and behind the kitchen wall, they found a small spot, a thin mattress, old blankets, empty food wrappers. She was gone, but near the vent, written in red, it said,
"Your skin tastes delicious."
No way would I ever set foot in that house again after spotting a ghost. Absolutely not. But that final message? Yeah, that's what really got under my skin. Because, hold up. Does that mean the ghost was watching you the entire time? Following your every move? Shivers. Okay, peonies. New nightmare fuel incoming. Picture this. You're out for a late night stroll, minding your own business when bam! You lock eyes with the most twisted, unnatural statue of your favorite cartoon character just standing there in the dark. And that's not a quote zero. That actually happened to a guy on his evening walk. Let's see what went down.
About the haunted Snow White statue. This was highly requested, so let's talk about it. Now make sure you stay till the end because I have 2 creepy videos to show you, okay? Just letting you know. So user Alan Mora posted this video on June 3rd. The video went viral with about 8 million views. Now in the video, he says that he's walking in el Reino Mágico in Veracruz. And then this happens.
Ese no es el velador, güey. No. No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Miren. No digas mamadas, güey. No.
Pretty creepy stuff, but I have something creepier. So in the early 2000s, my favorite Mexican paranormal show actually covered that same Blancanieves statue. And in the video, she blinks. Now, the reason why the statue is said to be haunted is because Reino Mágico, the park where you can find that statue at, according to locals, was built on top of a graveyard.
Wow, ponies. This statue is absolutely nightmare fuel. And honestly, I'm so relieved I've never stumbled across anything this unhinged in real life. A couple of harmless jump scares are one thing, but this, no thanks.
Que hoy es ocupado por columpios y juegos infantiles, solía ser el resguardo de mausoleos, lápidas y cuerpos humanos que descansaban eternamente.
Anteriormente fue un panteón.
But later they wanted to make it into a cute little park, so they asked some locals to come and pick up their family members' bodies, but apparently some of them did not. And apparently you can still find some of these forgotten family members there. Honestly, this is kind of a sad story. Like, if there's still people buried under there, that is so sad. Also, why do we look like we're twinning them? Oh my god.
The fact this happened in a graveyard cranks the creep factor to 11. And honestly, it hits different knowing someone's final resting place became a horror scene. Peonies, real talk. Would you even step within 10 feet of that statue? We all love our nightly scroll. Watching videos, doom scrolling TikTok, living our best digital lives. But imagine this. You're about to log off for the night, one last swipe before bed, and bam. Your thumb lands on the most soul-crushing, horrifying video you've ever seen. No warning, no escape. And yeah, this isn't just a nightmare scenario. A video exactly like that has been circulating like wildfire lately. And people are not okay after watching it. Let's take a look. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Siamese, if you please.
Do not look up their account before going to bed. I'm serious. I found this profile completely by accident, and it's honestly one of the most disturbing things I've seen online. They call themselves the Siamese twins, if you will. At first, it looks innocent. Just two girls dancing to random songs, smiling, doing everyday stuff. But the longer you watch, the stranger it gets. In every new video, their height changes. Not a little, dramatically. Sometimes one looks much taller, sometimes shorter, sometimes... Their proportions seem off. People in the comments say they couldn't even finish watching. There's something deeply unsettling about it. Like your brain can't process what's wrong, but it knows something is. Their names are Evelina and Lola. Some claim it's all an illusion, part of a psychological experiment to make viewers feel uneasy without knowing why. Whatever it is, it works.
Honestly, those two girls are giving major Skinwalker vibes. Whenever something this off happens, my first thought is always shapeshifters in disguise. But who knows for days? What do you think, peonies? Drop your theories below. And if you made it to the end without sleeping with the lights on, smash that like button and subscribe.